Hey, you. I know the bookies are giving you a beating right now, but you don't have to have the crap beat out of your wallet. I'm here to train you in money martial arts and help you finally fight back. Get ready for the biggest bout in your betting career. With these knockout UFC picks, you can slam the sportsbooks on their backs, lock them in a deadly submission of your own, and force them to hand out over $5,917 cash directly to your wallet. You heard me right. My average winning fight picks make $5,917 per UFC event. That's literally a lot of money on the line. And these lines are much easier to profit from than football, basketball, or baseball. With roughly 26 events in the next year alone, that's over $153,815 in the next 12 months. I'm Chad Johnson. I'm a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I can honestly tell you, what you're about to witness is the most explosive fight selection service in existence. Thanks to the meteoric rise of the UFC and the rapidly evolving nature of MMA, bookmakers have been left frozen out in the ice age. They don't have a clue about this sport, and that's where I step in. It's time to turn the tides. You've been hit with waves of unfair odds and bombarded with tons of BS from marketers claiming to know all about sports betting, not to mention a whole host of other crap on the internet. Well, not anymore. It's time to stand up for yourself. This 5-star selection system is based on my lifetime of martial arts experience. I proudly hold a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt for over 12 years, and I fought in competitions across South America, Asia, and the rest of the world. Now, using my UFC Fight Winner Selection Service, you too can finally back the bookmakers into a corner and knock some serious dollars right out of their pockets. When I first created this system, it was purely for fun. I placed $50 bets and I made a few $100 per event. Now I place $1,000 bets, sometimes more, and I regularly attend UFC events personally across the US and Canada just to watch the action up close and personal. It's a dream come true. I'll never forget the day I made over $11,621 at the main event of UFC 69 when I put a single dime bet on Matt Serra to beat GSP, who at the time everybody thought was invincible. GSP for the welterweight title of the world. Since I created this fight selection system, I've bruised, bloodied, and even broke bookmakers into handing over hundreds of thousands of dollars with my astonishing 93% strike rate. And I'm not a chalk player either. I've made more than my fair share on dogs. And it's all thanks to the fact that I hold more knowledge about the world's fastest growing sport, mixed martial arts, than the sportsbooks do. You only have to look at the stats for a second to notice a huge gap in the market with MMA fights. The spread is so much smaller than all the other major sports, and because of it, the lines are way off. Sportsbooks have a very limited amount of information on MMA fighters, and since the sport is much more diverse than similar sports like boxing, the sportsbooks don't take into account all of the criteria, and pivotal pointers such as styles and cardio are often overlooked. As a result, they give you some crazy unbalanced lines, which I've been using to generate thousands of dollars for the last 6 years. And now, you can profit from them too. Introducing 5-star Tapout, the most dynamic and precise UFC fight selection service on the planet. It holds the longest win streak of 17 fights and even profited over $26,822 in one UFC event. Wow, I've spent my entire life training and studying mixed martial arts, and I've successfully discovered how to utilize this knowledge to make knockout profits through UFC betting. Imagine what it would feel like to win submission of the night with your very own money chokehold. Here's the big shot you've been waiting for. In the next couple of minutes, I'm offering a few hungry bettors the chance to join me on a mission to knock the life out of the bookmakers and fill your bank account with cold, hard cash at the same time. Not only will I personally deliver all of the winning picks directly to your inbox way before the action starts, I'll even go the extra mile and supply you with an in-depth breakdown of my pre-fight predictions. That means I'll do all the sweating, all the pre-fight preparation, and I'll work on the pre-fight game plan. All you have to do is walk in on fight night and take the money and the glory. This way you don't need to know the difference between a full mount and side control to make money from the UFC. Just read my professional fight report, place the bet, and rake in your cash. What's more, I'm so confident in this system, I'm gonna put my balls on the line. You can put this system through a 60-day workout, and if it doesn't give you full control of the money chokehold, I'll give you your money right back. I won't even fight over it. I'll submit right away and personally hand you every single cent right back. And for somebody who's trained over 25 years in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, I wouldn't offer to tap for anybody unless I was 100% sure that I was going to come out on top. It's time to stop being the bookmaker's bitch. It's time to utilize the money lines in your favor and clutch a money belt of your own. It's time to power your way past your financial demons and start living a life of luxury like a top prize fighter. It's time for the main investment of the evening with 5-star Tapout, the only way to secure your money chokehold.